Hi, welcome. Where are we today? We're in Melbourne Tullamarine Airport and we're flying Qantas to Sydney. And I've been upgraded to business. So let's have a quick look around the business class lounge, see what it's like. Quite a good business class lounge, this one, because it's very close to the runways, so you get a really good view out. A nice bar area here, you get coffees. It's still a little bit early, but drinks will be served from midday. Lots of workstations. Once again, a good view out onto the runways. In one of my other videos, I've done a bit of a review on the worst and best Qantas lounges, and the worst one was in Queensland. You'll have to have a look at it. Another tea and coffee station there. Okay, I'm going to go and get a snack. And, so we're just getting set up for dinner, so there's nothing, sorry, lunch. There's nothing out at the moment, just some basic. You can get a hot meal here. You've got all day dining. That's where you place your order for the hot meal. And you've got like a buffet selection once it's set up. It's quite a good setup, this one. I think it's one of the best lounges, best business class lounges. Okay, got my lunch and I'm having a sparkly today. So cheers, and I will see you in Sydney. Well, I'm on Qantas flight ready for Sydney, and I'm in the business class seat today.
Welcome everyone. As you are settling in, place your larger windy bag in the overhead locker and place the wheels to the back. Your smaller piece can go onto the seat in front.
So I'll show you what I get during the flight.
Please make a short flight accompaniment one of them. If you mention any, please don't hesitate to answer.
Hi, well, we've landed in Sydney. It's a cold and wet day, and we're going to catch the train now into the city from the airport. And we're going to check out another budget accommodation property, and we shall see what it's like. Okay, just arrived at King's Cross and just come out of the station. I've done a review on the Holiday Inn here at King's Cross. Now that's really good accommodation, and the station's right next door. So today we're heading up the road to another property called the Kirketon. It's a budget property. So let's go and check it out together. So you know where the station is, it's right there. So very easy to get to. Okay guys, here we are, Kirketon Hotel. It's a 2 to 3 minute walk from King's Cross station, so really handy to get to. Okay, come up the stairs, I'm on level 1. And I'm in 311. I've just put my bag in there. It's a bit awkward trying to film You've got bags, so it makes the corridors look huge, but they are quite wide with the mirrors. So I'm in 311. I'll just put the lights on in the room. I've not looked at anything in the room, so you're going to see it firsthand with me. And here we are. There's no lift either. So if you're staying here, you have to walk up the stairs. It's 3 floors in total. So this is a room. So it's fairly compact. And I'll tell you the price of this in the morning. So you've got a phone, bedside table, a couple of lights. The bed's soft, I'll let you know what that's like. Okay, I'll bed test. In here we have spare blankets, decent sized coat hangers, an ironing board, an iron, hairdryer, minibar, which you pay for. Not sure what that is. Like a set top box. And there's a menu there. And a kettle. So all in all, it's pretty well kept out. It's good for 1 or 2 nights. TV up. I don't know why they put the TVs on the ceiling and up high on the wall. You break your neck looking at them. Full length mirror, little ottoman to sit on. Just the 1 chair and the 1 bedside table. A little desk. There's most probably no view. There's the buildings next door. A bit average. So you've got some tissues, remote control air conditioning, airport transfers they do. And a rubbish bin. Decent sort of chair. So not a bad little room for a night, is it? The bathroom, sink, got nice glasses, fairly clean. You've got your usual amenities there, body soaps, conditioners. Good to see the glasses both the same. A couple of properties that have odd ones. Some tissues, rubbish bin, and they put a little hygienic seal on the toilet. I'm not going to do that. Just to let you know the bin here, I think. And we've got a few towels. And a shower. So all in all, not too bad. There's no view out the side. You can open the windows. It's just a roof area. It's a cold and wet night here in Sydney. Just looking around the room at a bit of attention to detail. You can see it's a little bit dusty and grotty in a couple of places. And the bathroom, some things that I missed last night, like the toilet roll holders, the plastic runner in between's missing, which would fit there. That's gone. The other thing which I was really disappointed about once I started looking around is the shower curtain itself. It's I don't know if you can actually see that, but there's actually mould on it, which is not good, and the shower itself could do with a really good clean. You can see sort of the body fat build up on that, which is a bit disappointing. Well, I've got no idea where we're going tonight, but just over the road there you can see a burger place. That's new, and the one behind me's closed. That used to be open. Citra and I did have breakfast there. It was pretty average. Coca-Cola sign. Got another pub on the corner here. You've got plenty of accommodation around. I do like the Holiday Inn. That's reasonably priced. You can go through bookings.com, you can get a good deal. You plan your trips at the right time. So you've got a Pizza Hut over here for takeaways. You've got Subway just down the road there. You've got McDonald's. You've got the King's Cross Hotel just there. And then the Holiday Inn, which is one of my favourites. It's always good, clean property, reasonably priced. So I think we'll go and catch the train, yeah? Let's go back on the train. The trains are free today. There is, for some reason, I don't know what's going on. This is a new shop that just opened here. Wingstop.
Like, there's so many stores.
Plenty of convenience stores, KFC. As you go into the station, there's a few little shops. There's a shoe repair, that's closed. And you've got boots and different things. Oopsie, somebody's lost their shoe. Down the escalators. Changed train from King's Cross. I've got up at Town Hall and I'm heading into Circular Quay. Well, I've come around Circular Quay, just got off the train, but the weather tonight is absolutely terrible. It's heavy rain. There's the bridge, the Opera House.
All Sydney trains, Airport Link and Sydney Metro services will not need to tap on or off. Please keep a firm hold of your children while
Okay, I've ended up at the Holiday Inn in King's Cross because I've stayed here a few times, so I've just called in. I thought I'll have a beer tonight, so cheers. And it's going to chill. The weather outside is terrible, it's bucketing down, so I'll most probably get wet. Anyway, I'll chill here for half an hour or so and then head back to the hotel and give you my review in the morning. Okay, just got back to the hotel. It is bucketing down outside, it's a terrible night. Got a little bit wet. Had a little calamari and a beer at the Holiday Inn. Pretty average, $30. Bit disappointed. Anyway, I'm off to bed, early night. I'll give you my final thoughts in the morning. Well, it's a wet and cold morning outside, as you can see. I'm just heading down. That's the Holiday Inn, so we're actually heading just down to the end of the street down there. It's only a few minutes walk, and that's where I usually have brekkie, so we'll go down there and we'll check it out. Not sure if you'll be able to sit outside, it'd be a bit wet I think. Anyway, we'll see how busy it is. Okay, I've arrived at a little coffee shop here. I'm going to have eggs Benny this morning and having a coffee. Not the usual one. The usual one I go to is next door, but it doesn't look like it's open yet. So we'll give this one a try. I think it's called Melted Monsters. Anyway, When the brekkie arrives, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, my brekkie's arrived, looks good. The place is getting really busy. I just had a good breakfast. This is where it was. Normally I go to that one next door, but it wasn't open this time. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the room and give you my final thoughts. Hi, well, just had brekkie. I'm back at the hotel. My final thoughts, I have stayed at the Kirketon about 3 or 4 times. This time, and I have to rate properties as I see them on the day. So some days everything will be exceptional. Another day it might not be, so you take it on its merit. I think one of the things that disappointed me this time was just a little bit of attention to detail with the cleanliness. The shower screen having mould on it, that's totally unacceptable. So for that reason, I most probably rate it 1 out of 10 this time. And that is as I see it on the day. Overall, the property's okay. I've stayed here just for one night stays in the past. It's reasonably priced. This time was $164 for the one night. That didn't include any breakfast. There's no facilities here. There's no lift if you need to get to one of the other floors. The location's excellent, a couple of minutes walk from King's Cross Station. If you're staying in a property in Sydney, I would suggest that you go outside the hotel and have a look, like that little restaurant cafe that I ate this morning with the Eggs Benedict for $18. You couldn't fault that. That was excellent. And that was just a family little business down the road. So get out and have a look down the side streets and you'll find these little gems of places. Anyway, that's it for now. Take care. If you enjoyed this content, please consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. I will see you in the next one. Thanks again.